You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Young and the Restless fans, I've got your early weekly spoilers for October 13th through the 17th. We're going to talk about Kyle overstepping and Cane lashing out. If you are not following us, please reach down, click that subscribe button. As we always do on Early Edition Day, we start with what's coming the rest of this week, and then we're going to talk about what is ahead for next week. So on Wednesday, October 8th, we've got Victor arguing with Jill about Cane. He's upset because she always gives him the benefit of the doubt. And Jill thinks that Victor's barking up the wrong tree, trying to get her to turn on Cane. She's not blind to the sins of her fake son, but she doesn't think he did what Victor says. But he insists that Cane is targeting all of Genoa City. Jill says Cane has backed down. There is no danger at all. But Nikki chimes in saying Cane could be lying to Jill, or Jill might be lying to Nikki and Victor. And then Nikki says Colin conned the chateau owner. Cane knew about it, and they used the money that Colin bilked this old lady out of to build Cane's empire and his company Arabesque. Jill says there is no proof and that she was with Colin when he died. He was remorseful. He had genuinely turned over a new leaf. Victor says he has a letter about the inheritance, but Jill says it could be forged. And of course, Adam and Chelsea are over there digging dirt right now. So Victor says Cane could even destroy Chancellor if he uses what he has, but Jill has faith in her fake son. Victor then brings up Cane's AI software. And Victor says it has to be destroyed so Cane can't use it. But Jill thinks, which is accurate, that Victor wants it for himself. And then Jill finally says, you know what? Any proof you have about Colin and Cane and this inheritance that you think is dodgy, send it to me. I will look at it. And she leaves. And Nikki asks if Victor would destroy the AI or if he would use it against Jack. And of course, Victor is not giving her the answers that she wants. And when Nikki presses about Jack, then, Victor always lashes out. He's out of control. Jack goes over to the Cane train and wants to know why he cut ties with his brother Billy. And Cane says that he has reconsidered his plans, but Jack really doubts it. Cane knows that Jack is also trying to get Jill to turn on him. And Jack asks him to destroy the AI or give it to somebody neutral. And first he suggests himself as somebody that can be trusted with it. And Cane kind of laughs that off. And then Jack suggests let Jill hold on to it. So Cane thinks Jack and Victor would each try and use the AI against each other because he don't think their alliance will hold. And Cane reminds Jack that he also turned his back on Billy. So it's like, why are you making accusations at me when you've done the same thing? And then Jill shows up to talk to Cane, but Jack wants a word with Jill first. And she says Jack just wants to trash Cane to her and she's tired of hearing it. Daniel and Tessa talk about Sharon and what they found out about Mariah that they told her. And Tessa and Daniel assume that the old man Mariah tried to kill might come for her, but they also think that she's safe at the psychiatric clinic in Boston. They discuss finding and approaching the guy themselves to find out. This whole storyline about Mariah, while not having Cameron Grimes be part of the story, to me is just insane and just the worst writing by Josh Griffith, just by the way, to do a whole story with a character they have off screen. So Tessa tells Daniel she wants to go visit Mariah at the Boston clinic. And Tessa said that if she has to, she'll be pushy about getting in to see her wife. And she tells Daniel how much she appreciates him being there, calls him her best friend and hugs him. And Daniel's kind of looking askance when he is put firmly in the friend zone. Thursday, October 9th, we've got Lily and Jill confronting Cane. So looks like the Newman Media hit piece has come out and outed the whole Colin and Cane thing and the dodgy start of Arabesque. Jill has given him the benefit of the doubt, but she may now see that the con is true. And Nick takes matters into his own hands. So he may go confront Cane before he leaves town, or this could be part of his LA story. And Jack is working really hard to protect the family companies. On Friday, October 10th, Phyllis is getting romantic with someone surprising. I do suspect it's Cane, we'll see. And Phyllis is put on the spot as well that day. And I wonder if Daniel may grill her about being so close to Cane doing this dodgy business. Danny and Christine make some decisions about their big day. Their wedding is set for November sweeps. And Christine is talking to Michael. Could be about the wedding. Could be about Lauren's concerns about him and Victor and Cane. Danny and Christine's bachelor and bachelorette parties happen soon. And it looks like there are some incidences and they may go sideways. I wonder if Phyllis is going to pull a little something. I could totally see her trying to jump out of a cake at Danny's party, just completely inappropriate. Victor gives Adam and Chelsea a reward for staying loyal. I'm sure he's happy that they dragged Cane's name through the mud. But what's the reward? At Newman Media, Cane confronts Chelsea and Adam on Friday, and I think Cane is peeved that they ran a smear article on him and Colin. And as a result, Cane may launch an AI attack on Newman or just Newman Media. And if you remember, Victoria warned Victor not to do this through Newman Media, and she feared retaliation. The week of October 13th through the 17th, Jack and Victor keep trying to find a way to get that AI from Cane. Now, I don't think Jack wants to proactively use it against Victor. I just think he wants it as a nuclear option in his back pocket. But Victor, I think, would absolutely use the AI against Jabot and to target Jack. Cane is at a low point after Lily and Jill confront him about the info in the Newman Media hit piece, and looks like it's the perfect time for Phyllis to slide closer. They are both sick of people trash talking to them and about them, and they may do some bonding. Cricket and Danny ramp up their wedding plans, and again, I'm wondering if Phyllis is going to try and make trouble. Nick is finally leaving for LA. Victor cannot keep him away from Noah and Sharon. We're going to see the debuts of Tamara Braun's character, Sienna Bacall, the debut of Matt Cohen as Detective Burrow, and Lucas Adams as recast Noah Newman. And of course, we have Roger Howarth's mystery character, all part of the LA story. Holden is thrilled that Claire is in LA. And Jack and Diane are on high alert because of Cane, Victor, Jill, and Billy. It's a whole lot. Nikki is increasingly concerned about Victor targeting Jack. And we have Billy going hard after Cane because he's jealous of his ongoing bond with Jill and how she just lets things slide. Kyle persists in his plans to keep Holden away from Claire, and he may push Claire past her limits if he does indeed show up in LA, which I think he might. Victor has backed Cane into a corner and he might lash out, and Audra's in a really bad place and she and Kyle might take things out on each other soon.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.